IEBC and the chairperson to generate a percentage of 64.76% was correct. Having settled the issue of voter turnout, we must ask ourselves whether in the making of the declaration, the chairperson of IEBC applied the formula in Article 138(4) of the Constitution, which is total votes cast less rejected votes divide by 2 must always give 50% plus 1 vote. Given the numbers that were presented to us by IEBC and the chairperson, this will translate to 14,213,137 divided by 2 plus 1, which makes 7.106569. The question that must inevitably follow is whether this formula, when applied, will confirm that 7,106,569 votes is less than 7.176,141, which represents the number of votes received by the first respondent. We find that it is, as such, on the basis of the foregoing formula and from the numbers provided by IEBC and the chairperson and the declaration by the chairperson of the president-elect on 15th August 2022, it is our finding that the declared president-elect attained 50% plus 1 of all the votes cast in accordance with Article 138(4) of the Constitution. Issue number 8, on whether there were irregularities and illegalities of such magnitude as to affect the final result of the presidential election. Although the petitioners have provided numerous averments pointing to possible irregularities and illegalities marked by failure of technology, arranged voter suppression, printing and utilization of Book 2 of 2, preparation by the IEBC and its chairperson, commission indiscretions, transposition anomalies, agent absence, and many others, we are of the view that the pointed illegalities and irregularities were not of such magnitude as to affect the final result of the presidential election. We will delve deeper into the details of this issue in our recent judgments. Last issue, what reliefs and orders can the court grant? Under Article 163(3) of the Constitution, it is provided that the Supreme Court will have a exclusive original jurisdiction to hear and determine disputes relating to the election of the office of the President arising under Article 140. And Article 140 provides, I quote, a person may file a petition in the Supreme Court to challenge the election of the president-elect within 7 days after the date of the declaration of the results of the presidential election. 2, within 14 days after the filing of a petition under Clause 1, the Supreme Court shall hear and determine the petition, and its decision shall be final. If the Supreme Court determines the election of the president-elect to be invalid, a fresh election shall be held within 60 days after the determination. In exercising its jurisdiction pursuant to these provisions, the court sits as an election court with a mandate to determine the validity or otherwise of the election of the president-elect. It is clear to us that the jurisdiction of the court is quite circumscribed in terms of the orders or reliefs it can grant following the hearing and determination of the election petition under Article 140 of the Constitution.